Content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. What is up, Champ CT? That's Champion Trucker coming back at you with a new video. And in this video, we're going to be looking at some of the worst trucking accidents, and this is from an educational standpoint, not entertainment. A lot of these have to do with death, so if you're somebody that has been in an automotive accident and it is very triggering for you, I highly suggest to check in with another one of my videos, and the playlist that I have is going to be hovered up here. I also suggest that you share this video with any family, friends that need to be a little bit more aware of their surroundings within the industry of trucking or semi-trucks in itself. As a truck driver, I truly didn't understand the power of a vehicle prior to getting my CDL. I looked at them as, okay, they're big vehicles, they can stop, they can do whatever, they're like a car. My ignorance kept me away from the truth. With that said, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to be a champ today, head on over to my Patreon for exclusive content, and with that being said, let's roll that intro. 3 children were orphaned in Arizona due to the fact that the Arizona truck driver was deciding to overtake another truck in oncoming traffic. It was 100% his fault due to the fact that this crash happened. He was going 65 miles per hour, as you guys can see. This is freeze frame due to the fact that it is not safe for work content, and I don't want to show the gruesomeness of it all. This SUV in the left-hand corner was in its proper lane. Unfortunately, the semi-truck driver wanted to overtake the semi-truck in the right lane and collided at 65 miles per hour into this family, killing the 2 parents and leaving 3 kids orphaned. And this is just one example of the horrible things that happen out here on the road. So a lot of truck drivers and even people with a regular driver's license have to understand that people will make errors, and to be aware of your surroundings at all times when you're in a vehicle. It is not promised that you will leave that vehicle the same way that you entered it. This is a report by the New York Post at the time, and it said that the semi-truck driver at that time was not arrested or cited at the scene for the accident, and the incident remains under investigation. As of Thursday afternoon, there is a GoFundMe. If I can find that GoFundMe, if it's still active, this is kind of old, I will have it down in the description below. And this was posted November 19th in 2023.
The couple and their kids, ages 7, 5, and 1, were headed to the San Juan River when a semi-truck hit them head-on. This happened on Highway 160 near Kayenta, about 2.5 hours outside of Flagstaff. Lindsay and Greg died there, and 2 of the 3 kids had to be flown to Phoenix Children's Hospital, where they're still recovering.
In 2002, there was a pileup that was actually one of the largest in Los Angeles. In the case of November 3rd, 2002 crash in Los Angeles, fog was likely a factor, according to reports shortly before 7 a.m. A semi-trailer, I don't know why they don't just call it a semi-truck, but I'm just gonna say semi-truck, crashed into the center concrete divider. This began a long chain of crashes on both sides of the highway. Most of the biggest car pileups of the last 30 plus years also happen on America's interstate highway system, and we're gonna delve down that. The first on the list is going to be a massive pilot that shuts down I-70 in Texas. Let's go ahead and dive into that.
Officials in Texas say dozens of people have been injured in a massive pileup along Interstate 10. They say the crash, some 80 miles east of Houston, involves more than 50 vehicles.
Wow.
Police are blaming unusually thick fog that settled in the area.
Oh, wow.
Officials have since closed the interstate in both directions as they try to sort out the situation.
Gracious.
Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.
So that was a massive pileup that shut down I-10 in Texas. And the Texas Department of Public Safety says that at least 35 people have been injured in a more than 50 plus vehicle pileup that forced the Interstate 10 to be shut down both ways. Now, Texas has another incident that was just deadly, and we'll jump into that one. So this is an article from the New York Times. 4 died as ammonia truck explodes in Texas crash. Houston, May 11th, a tank truck loaded with pressurized ammonia plowed through an overpass guardrail at the state's busiest freeway interchange today, plunged 20 feet into a noontime traffic and exploded, scattering cars and clouds of toxic fumes over the area. 4 persons were killed, and officials say that at least 119 persons were treated for injuries when they breathed the toxic fumes. Oh man. The blast ripped a hole in the highway overpass and dam, aged supporting columns in its interchange. Clouds of ammonia fumes billowed over the area about 7 miles southwest of downtown Houston. All that was left of the truck was 4 tires and a twisted hulk of metal. The truck crashed through the guardrail on Loop 610, so it seems like they were exiting and fell onto the United States 59, where it blew up on impact. A Texas Highway Department spokesperson said that 345,000 cars use the interchange daily, making it the heaviest traveled in the state. Dang. Whew. So we're going to watch a video on this report. Let's check it out.
This news: a tank truck loaded with liquid ammonia exploded on the Southwest Freeway. 4 killed,
1976.
Area hospitals were hard pressed as over 100 people were treated for inhaling ammonia fumes.
The worst accident in Houston's history. On May the 11th of 1976, at 11:08 a.m., a tank truck carrying 7,500 gallons of anhydrous ammonia lost control.
4 people
so they
killed,
lost
over 100
control.
were injured today and admitted to area hospitals following a spectacular accident and explosion near the Galleria. A tank truck carrying liquid ammonia went out of control on the exit ramp from the West Loop to the Southwest Freeway. It exploded and crashed onto the freeway below. This news film crews arrived on the scene just moments after the disaster occurred.
Call the ambulance! Right here!
Oh, I think that person's... Wow. Oh, wow. So this was a very deadly incident, and actually nobody could have helped it. It sounds like the truck driver had lost control, and pretty much it just went over and collided onto the ground, spread the ammonia everywhere. And so this was the list of some of the worst trucking incidents that have happened here in the US. Now, there is a list much worse, and we'll go through them, but this is as much as I can handle because I have to turn around tomorrow and get in the semi. So this is just a reminder for everybody out there to be safe, that when you enter a vehicle, be aware of even yourself and others out there on the road. And I will catch all of you champs in the next one. Peace.